The FBI has issued a stark warning: property fraud is surging across America. This isn't your typical con game. It's about something far more fundamental: your land, your home, your piece of the American dream. The consequences can be devastating. Imagine this. You get a knock on the door and it's someone claiming to own your property. It sounds unbelievable, but it's happening more often than you think. These sophisticated scams target unsuspecting homeowners, leaving them in financial ruin and embroiled in legal battles. The FBI's alert is a wake-up call for all of us. We need to be vigilant, understand the tactics used by these criminals, and take steps to protect ourselves. Because when it comes to property fraud, ignorance is not bliss. It's an open invitation for disaster. Property fraud is often a crime of opportunity. Scammers prey on the uninformed and the vulnerable, exploiting loopholes in the system to their advantage. Their methods are often complex and difficult to detect, but understanding their tactics is the first step in protecting yourself. One common scheme involves forging documents. Criminals create fake deeds, titles, and even identities to make it appear as if they legally own your property. They then sell or mortgage the property to unsuspecting buyers, leaving you to deal with the legal and financial fallout. Another tactic is to target properties with absentee owners, such as vacation homes or inherited properties. Scammers assume these owners are less likely to be monitoring their property records, making them easy targets for fraud. By the time the rightful owner discovers the fraud, it may be too late. The key to combating property fraud is early detection. By knowing the warning signs, you can take action before it's too late. One major red flag is a sudden and unexplained transfer of your property title. This could be a sign that someone has fraudulently transferred ownership without your knowledge. Another warning sign is receiving bills or notices for property taxes or utilities for a property you thought you owned. This could indicate that someone else has assumed ownership and is now responsible for these payments. Be wary of any unsolicited offers to buy your property, especially if they seem too good to be true. Scammers often use high-pressure tactics and promises of quick cash to lure in unsuspecting homeowners. If something feels off, trust your instincts and seek professional advice. Section 4. Staying ahead of the scammers. Prevention tips. The good news is that there are steps you can take to protect yourself from becoming a victim of property fraud. One of the most important is to regularly monitor your property records. This means checking with your local property appraiser's office or using online services to ensure that your property's ownership information is accurate and up to date. Consider signing up for property fraud alerts. These services monitor your property records for any suspicious activity, such as changes in ownership or liens placed against your property, and notify you immediately if anything seems amiss. Remember, knowledge is power. By working together, we can create a united front against these criminals and protect our communities.